Wow. Okay. Major twist. Major twist in the Wonderful Adventures of Niles, where Niles, traveling back with the geese, they land. He goes to a tourist hut, but gets kind of trapped in the tourist hut while they're telling a whole bunch of stories. And by the time he comes out, the geese have left, but Batiki the raven comes, who we've seen earlier in the story. Don't ask me all the details about that, but Batiki comes and says, oh, they had to leave because there was a hunter in the area, but I'll get you there. Unfortunately, they go up and a mist has descended and they can't find him. So they're just traveling, and Batiki tells them a bunch of stories where basically it boils down to, it looks like either, wolves are chasing a man, and it's either like I should either sacrifice the man or I should sacrifice sacrifice this old woman that was picked up on the way, or I should sacrifice myself, but it's all certain death. But it turns out there's a third way. And then a story of a contest between 3 blacksmiths over who can make the best nails. And the first 2 go, and they do such an amazing job that the judges say, well, there's no point. There's no way you can beat them. But the blacksmith does go and is able to find a third way to do it. And each time the boy asks, like, why did you tell me that story? It seems, is there a particular reason you told me that story? And there's another one where a fellow is serving with either the Swedish king or the Norwegian king, basically falls out with one, falls out with the other, but doesn't, and it's like he doesn't want to go to another foreign country, so he finds a third way, goes somewhere else and settles a different part of the country that had never been settled before. And then he brings up that, do you know what the actual terms are the elf said told Akka about you becoming a human being again? And what here, let's see if I can find the thing again. Thing again. He says that the actual is like, it's like I'm supposed to bring, the boy thinks I'm supposed to take the Morton Goosey Gander up to visit the Laplanders and then bring him back safely, and then I'll get to be turned into an elf. Get to be turned from an elf back to a boy. But the Raven says the elf's words were to this effect: you are to become a normal human being again if you would bring back Morton Goosey Gander, that your mother might lay him on the block and chop his head off. It's like, oh my God, something that the boy would never, ever do. Like, if that's the choice, he would have to become a boy. He would have to stay an elf for his entire existence, because he would never do that to Morton Goosey Gander. And he says, like, this is you're making this up as a base fabrication. And nope, you can ask Akka yourself. But don't forget what I've told you here today. There's usually a way out of all difficulties, if only one can find it. I shall be very interested to see what success you have. So, obviously, hopefully the end of the story isn't him going, oh, well, okay, Morton Goosey Gander getting decapitated by my mother is the only way out, so that we'll do that. It's like, no. So, interesting. We're at 90%. We're coming into the home stretch, but I mean, this is a whole story about Niles becoming a proper human being, proper empathetic, sensitive, caring human being, someone with empathy. Empathy is the word. Empathy, and friends and stuff like that. And I can see that it's not going to end with him betraying Morton Goosey Gander to the bloodthirsty instincts of his mother, who's hungry for some goose meat. More videos later.